and if you can see me okay. Can anybody thumbs up if you can see me and hear me okay, so that I know if this is working? It works? It's working? Okay, great, you can hear me, okay. I had a few doubts. I'm so happy. I think we might have a little bit of a delay because my internet connection isn't great, as you might have, guessed. I'm a bit pixelated. Yeah, I'm trying to stay as close to the window as possible because that's where the internet is best. But apologies in advance if the connection isn't going to be great. It's not great around here. And welcome to everybody to this live. And first of all, I wanted to say sorry for messing things up so badly yesterday and today. This is because, well, this is why I never do lives. I just can't get it. I don't understand how they work. And yesterday I was trying to do a few tests to see if I could connect the camera to the computer so that you would have better quality of video and better sound, but I didn't manage it, and that's why you saw a first fake live, and then this morning it happened again, but that was my fault because I spent too long in front of a computer and I made a mistake, and instead of putting 9 p.m. I've put 9 a.m. So I'm so sorry if you woke up or if you stayed away because you thought I was going live. I honestly I apologize, but I had a lot of fun seeing that you actually had a little chat over there and you stayed over there chatting to each other and giving each other's company. It's really sweet. Another thing that I need to disclaim in advance is that I'm not used to speaking English anymore. I only speak English in my videos now. So if you see that my English is a bit wobbly, please excuse me. Okay, so I hope that you can all see me okay. I'm gonna just check that everybody is seeing me okay, although it might be a little bit pixelated. Okay, it seems that it's working. I'm so happy because I was a bit nervous about the connection, and I don't know if you remember, but last year the same thing happened. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Oh god, I forgot there's super chats as well. Scuba snacks for Bilbo. I'm gonna show you Bilbo in a second. He's sleeping at the moment, but thank you so much, Andrew. I will make sure to get him some very, very, very tasty treats. He's very much into treats and into sticks. He loves sticks. He chews everything up. I had to remove all my shoes and things like that from the room where he stays because he just chews everything up. But anyhow, what was I saying? I totally forgot. Oh yes, that last year I did a live for the 100Ks, and the same thing happened where I started the live with the phone, then my phone died, then I tried again with the phone died again, then I tried with my computer, it wasn't working, and you were all so patient with me, and it still, well, it worked at the end, but it took a little while, so I really appreciate you sticking by with my technical issues. I had said this on, I think 2 or 3 videos ago, that I'm actually not that into technology at all. And it might sound weird because I make videos for a living and also have an online shop. So basically I pretty much make all my living through technology, but I am not the greatest. I just do the bare minimum to make things work. I don't really enjoy, finding the best features and things like that. Okay, do you want to see Bilbo? Put some puppy emojis and thumbs up if you want to see Bilbo. He's waking up now. Thank you so much, EMD Cass. Oh my god, thank you. I will use this for buying Bilbo's toys and food. Jeffrey Rose, thank you. Yeah, I will get Bilbo lots of treats. As I said, he loves treats and toys. I bought him an aubergine last week, like a fake aubergine, and he destroyed it in like half an hour. It was gone. So I think I need to buy better quality of toys. So he's here. I think he heard you asking for him. Come, Dad. You gonna come up? Wait, I don't quite know how to show you. Wait a second. Okay, oh, I'm back live. Okay, I had to put the phone outside to be able to regain connection. Okay, I'm gonna try and, can you see me again? I'm really sorry, but this is how this live is gonna be. I don't doubt that we're gonna have more drops of connection. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. You can see me. Okay, I was showing you Bilbo. Wait a second. I'm gonna try and stay next to the window so that the connection is a little bit better. Bilbo, everybody's asking for you. Hello. This is Bilbo. He is still a puppy. He's been with me for about 10 days now. I must admit, I'm not a puppy lover. I much prefer older dogs just because older dogs are wiser and they know their thing. While puppies, they're like all over the place and you have to teach them a lot of things. But he's very sweet and he's got a lot of energy. Yes. And he's actually very good without the lead. So I'm able to take him for long walks without staying in the lead, which is really nice. With Svetlan, that wasn't possible because he wasn't very good at coming back and he looked a bit scary. So if you saw him running without an owner, you might get scared and I didn't want to get sued. So I wouldn't leave him very much without the lead. But he is very good and he's very scared of things. And he's always between your legs, like he doesn't leave me alone 1 sec, which is normal because he changed home quite a bit, so he's getting quite attached to me. So I hope he doesn't stay too long because the more they get attached, the harder it is to let them go, especially for them. And okay, Odie reincarnated. You know, when I saw him, I was like, oh my god, he's like so similar with the fur on the back that's like curly. But yes, but then the longer he's been with me, the more he's like unlike Odie. And then I looked at some pictures back of Odie, and Odie had like a curly back hair while he has like more straight hair. I think he's a mix Spinone and German Shepherd, but I'm not sure. Anyway, this is to say he is up for adoption as all the dogs that I keep. And if you are in Italy or somewhere close to Italy, then you can find more info. I mean, I can leave them in the description at the end of this live, or you can just go on the Instagram I Pelosetti di Silvana. I don't know, I can actually write here, can't I? Oh, I don't know how to do that. But if you go on my last video, you will find that info there. Okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try and sit down, not too far from the window, so that we don't have the same issue again. How are we gonna do this? Can stay here. Oh, I see there's somebody spamming. Please don't spam. I don't have moderators, so I can't really check comments. Does Bilbo have a girlfriend? What do you mean? I'm his girlfriend. No, I'm joking. No, there's not many dogs around here. I mean, there's one, but he's a male. No, he doesn't have a girlfriend yet. He's too young for that. Okay, I'm gonna, just bear with me. I'm gonna try and find a suitable position where you can see me and where I can talk without my hands. No, oh, Bilbo. No. Okay, putting you on a vase of cacti. Let's see if this is gonna work. No, okay. I'm gonna just hold you. Anyway, we made it to 200K. That's amazing. And I'm gonna tell you a little story about the 200Ks in a second. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday evening and have a lovely weekend. Thank you so much. You're gonna get more treats, Bilbo. Everybody's offering you treats. Thank you so much, honestly. Yes, so we hit 200Ks it was 2 weeks ago now. And what I did the day after is that I went and bought a huge tree. It's like a 5-meter tree, and it's a weeping willow. I've been wanting a weeping willow since I'm a kid. I've always thought that they're beautiful. And so I got one to put just in front of the house, well, from the road that you get here. And that's gonna be my 200K, how do you say that? Like a memorial or like a present to myself, but at the same time, like a symbol of this community and of the journey and of all of you, to be honest. And I find it cool that it's something that grows. And so from now on, when I see that tree, I will think of you and of all the lovely comments and just the support that you've given me in the last few years, despite me changing content and locations and maybe style as well. You just keep up with me, so I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Alan, for DIY safety equipment. Thank you, Alan. What do you think I should get? I try my best to be as safe as I can. I know that in some videos it might show that I have no clue what I'm doing. And honestly, sometimes I don't have a clue what I'm doing. But anytime that you comment on safety things and tips in general, I do take them into account. For example, once I used the chainsaw with my hair down, and that was so stupid of me, especially for putting that online. That was just silly. So I now always put my hair under clothes so that it's safer. So I do listen to you. And also for on the video that I showed that I was up in the house with the, is it trestle you call it? I don't know how you say that. The wood structure that you put to be high up. I really don't know how you say that. But that was, my dad actually helped setting it up, and he was a fireman, so I trust him. Hopefully he knows what he's doing, because I wouldn't have been able to do that by myself. Scaffolding, yes, exactly, scaffolding. So I do have people that help on things that I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, careful with the ladder. I feared for your safety. Yes, again, on that video, I know it looked sketchy, but the scaffolding was well secured. The ladder wasn't, but I was secured with a harness and a rope that was secured to the roof, on one of the beams of the roof. So I know it looks sketchy, but it was, well, as safe as you can be, really that high up. But anyway, that it is for the safety bit. Can't wait to receive my earrings from you. I got the jade heart earrings yesterday. Juliana, I remember you. I was this morning at the post office, so I hope that they're gonna get to you soon. You're in the US, if I remember correctly. Thank you so much for your support on my shop as well. As you know, I'm trying to keep as independent as I can from YouTube. Like, I love making videos, I love sharing, but I also think that it's important to have a separate business just in case YouTube was to, you know, do things that I don't enjoy, or I was to do things that they don't like. So yes, thank you for your support as always. The Do I have a link to my shop? Yes, it's always on the description bar. It's an Etsy shop, and hopefully I will be launching my Squarespace site soon. I really struggle saying Squarespace site. You have no idea how many times I had to say that the ad section on the last few videos. Squarespace site, Squarespace site. I find it really hard to say. Anyhow, I wonder if you ship jewelry to Brazil. I ship worldwide. So yes. Hello. Did everybody leave? Yeah, I'm back, but it's getting a bit windy outside. So when it's windy, the connection is bad. When it's windy and when it's raining, the connection often drops. Yeah, thank you so much for the ones that are still here. I don't have a Wi-Fi. I only have my phone at the moment anyway. So this is the only connection that I have. Okay, I forgot what I was saying. I'm gonna try again to back off a little bit from the, and maybe put you here so you're really close to the window. And then, yes, maybe this way it's gonna work. Okay. Oof. Yeah, a lot of you asked about the internet, and this is the situation. Some days it's fast, some days it's really not that bad, but some days it's very sketchy, and to upload videos it takes, I don't know, 8 hours. So yeah, what I was saying is that sometimes I do not realize how many people, humans, are watching the videos. It just does not, it's not comprehensible to my head. So it's really cool to interact live with you. Okay. Oh, I had wine to celebrate. One second. I had gotten wine. I wanted to get beer. I thought I still had some beer from the beer that I made, but actually I finished it. So I'm gonna make more of that. But for now, I'm gonna drink a little glass of wine. Feel free to take maybe a tea or, I don't know, a soft drink to celebrate with me. Wait a second, I'm gonna get the wine. Yay! Okay, so I don't really have a schedule for this video other than, no, just thanking you, really, that's all, and interacting with you live and maybe answering any questions that you might have. So feel free to drop any doubts, questions that you have on pretty much anything. I'll be here for as long as my charge holds and the connection holds. So we have all night. If you're not busy, then you can stay with me. I hope you're not a minor. If you're a minor, then don't drink. Okay, cheers everybody. Cheers. Hee hee, chin chin. To the 200Ks. That's a good glass, yes, but it's so dirty. Like if you were here, you would see that it's very, very dirty. Cheers everyone to many, many more videos to come. Okay, gotta go back a little bit. I saw that there was another super chat, but I did not get it. I'm gonna try and catch it so I can at least say your name and thank you. Just a sec. Oh gosh, so many messages. No, sorry, it's two back. Oh, there you are. Lori Early. Oh, I remember your name. Lori. I think you might have ordered something, or either that or you left some really lovely comments. Because usually I remember people that either leave nasty comments, it's awful to say, but it's true, either nasty comments or really lovely comments, or people that comment often. I do see names that I remember. Do I have Patreon? No, but Well, this is actually something that you could maybe give me your advice on, because I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's just that I don't know if I would be able to provide enough good content to keep up with Patreon. As you have seen, I really struggle being consistent on this channel. And I think if you open a Patreon account, you really have to offer something extra, because I don't expect anybody to support me for nothing in return. So I would really want to give value back. I use Patreon myself. I do support quite a few creators on Patreons because I just love them and I want them to keep doing what they're doing. And I don't want anything back. I don't even look at Patreon at what they do, but this is just me. And I don't pay a lot, maybe like a pound or £2. But if I personally was to open a Patreon, then I would want to offer something extra. So I was thinking, if I get my head around it, to possibly cover topics there that I don't feel comfortable covering on YouTube, just because YouTube is a public platform. Anybody can access my content, whether it's strangers or people that I know, that maybe I don't want them to see me expressing myself on certain topics. So maybe I could do that there and just do videos on topics that I don't feel comfortable sharing here, or maybe more personal stories, things like that. So let me know if this could be a good idea, or if you have any ideas on what I could offer there. To be honest, it sounds like a great thing, Patreon, but it sounds like a lot of work as well. I would like, in the last year, I had a lot of sponsors, which has been great because I've been able to schedule ahead of time my budget and know how much I was getting that specific month. Otherwise, my income would be just like, you wouldn't know. So that's been good. But at the same time, I don't want to feel the pressure of having sponsors at every video. So Patreon could be a good alternative to that. And if it works, it could be an alternative altogether to sponsors. Although I do like to have sponsors. Some sponsors are really, really like products that I love. Just before I came live, I started a course on Skillshare on banjo. I owned a banjo for years, but I never did a proper course and I forgot everything about it. So now I started again a course there and I'm really enjoying it. But anyway, to go back to Patreon, yes, that's something I'm thinking about. And then hopefully I can keep this chat after the video and I can maybe have a look at what you said. Because I can't keep up with all the stream of messages, but I'm gonna go back and maybe see what you think. But yes, content creation is a lot of work. It really is. And this week, I've been off, yes, I've been off in the sense that I haven't been working on a video or anything. I've been just working on my Etsy shop, and honestly, it feels like I'm not doing anything just because the video creation takes a lot of time. Not necessarily making the videos, it's more the thinking of what you're gonna make and organizing. So yes, it is a lot of work. You love the place where I live. I love it too. When I got this house, I honestly was thinking that I would put it on either on Airbnb or rent it most of the time. And the more I'm staying here, the more I think I will find it really hard to detach myself from it. On one side, I'm really comfortable and I love it here, and it's nice being able to create a net of people and connections because you're always in one place. On the other side, I'm still very itchy. I have itchy feet. So need to find the balance between those two. Because being nomad full-time, I don't think it's for me. I am much happier. I mean, I think a mix of the two would be great for me personally. I don't think that being nomad full-time really worked for me anyway, at least not traveling a lot. Like if it was 6 months in one place and 6 months the other place, then okay. But yeah. take us a tour around Italy on a motorcycle. Oh my god, I would love that. And in fact, I haven't used the motorbike a lot. I must have brought it out like 20 times, if not in a year, which is ridiculous. Because I always had a dog. I had this Veteran beforehand, and I didn't feel comfortable leaving him, well, long. So I haven't really taken advantage of the motorbike, but I would love to take you on an Italian tour of the Isles as well. That would be great, or just anywhere really with a motorbike. It's gonna be great. Now it's far too cold. I mean, I still see people in the motorbike, but I'm not a fan of the cold, so I'm not gonna be riding the motorbike in winter, but hopefully next year. Lori, meaning we don't need special content to support you. Yeah, so you're of the same school as me, that if you like a creator and you want them to keep doing what they're doing, then you want to support them even though you're not getting much back. I think like this, for me, if I was to give money to somebody, but me for asking money, I would feel better with myself if I offered a little bit, something more, so a little bit of something, even if it's just one video a month. I will feel better myself if I did a little bit extra for the patrons. Okay, if you asked any questions before, then feel free to ask them again, because I can't really go back and see them all. So I'm gonna look for questions now. And does my dad live close by? So no, but he does. I mean, I don't want to get too personal here, but there is a village around there, and there is a house that he's renovating, but he's not there at all lately. But if I need help, I do have people that can come. I'm not that far from civilization. I know that from the video it might look like I'm in the middle of nowhere, and for some people, I mean, for a lot of my friends, I do live in the middle of nowhere. But as I said in one of the videos, if you're used to the long distances of like the US or Canada, where you have to drive like 2 hours to get to a city, I'm not that far. I'm actually surrounded by villages. So if I need help, there are people that can help. We just watch because your content is so watchable. Thank you, Sue. Like, you have no idea how many times I have doubts on what I'm putting out, and I'm like, is it in, like, does anybody care? Like, what am I sharing? But I guess we don't, like, I follow creators that are very deep and talk about really serious topics or are really intellectual. And then there are others that I follow more for entertainment, and I don't care if they talk about the big things of life. And I guess we need a variety of things. And this is what I tell people as well that want to start a YouTube channel. Whatever it is that you want to share, there's going to be people that want to watch, because you are unique. So whatever it is that you produce is going to be unique. So we have to remember that. Do you miss Pam or van life? Yes. I don't know if I should share this, because I was planning to put it on the next video, but I think you're gonna get a how do you say that? A breaking news. I've got a van. I've got a van, and it's a tiny van. I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna show you in a video. Exclusive. That is exactly the word I was looking for. Yes, I got a van because, one, I didn't have a method of transport other than the bike, and in winter that is not feasible, and because I was missing the van. So I got a little van. I will show you, probably not the next video, maybe the next video one. It is a precious little thing. I cannot wait to share it to you. It's very, very, very cute and special and particular, and we're gonna do great things with it. I'm not planning to live in it. I'm not planning to travel full time with it. But if I do want to go for a little trip in Scotland, for example, then I will have a place to stay, because with the bike, as you know, unless you bivouac, or you stay in campings, then you do have to pay for accommodation, and it can get very, very expensive. So the van can be a solution for that. You ever coming back to Dumfries and Galloway, Debbie? If I ever win the lottery, I would love to buy a little cottage in Dumfries and Galloway. I loved it, and I think it's the perfect position because it's not too far from bigger cities like Carlisle, and Newcastle is not that far. So I love Dumfries and Galloway, and I cannot wait to come back. You're giving me a lot of advice on Patreon. Thank you. I really hope that I can keep those comments and that I'll be able to see them offline. Have you been brewing more beer lately? I did one beer, one blonde 2 months ago. It did not go well. I think the first time was a first time lucky thing because it came out delicious, if I can say so myself. The second one grew mold because I think I didn't clean my hands properly. I didn't clean the container properly. I don't know, but it grew mold. I bottled it anyway because the instructions said bottle it anyway, and then you'll see if it tastes okay or not. And then I tasted it, and it was horrible. So I had to throw the whole 23 liters away, which was really a little piece of heart just went down the drain with the beer. So after that, I took a little pause, and now I got 2 other beers to try, Vice and another IPA with the hoops. This time I'm gonna add the hoop, so hopefully it's gonna work out. And I got a beer belt because it's really cold here, so you need a certain temperature for fermenting the beer. It has to be like between 18 and 25, depends on the beer, but here it's too cold for that. So I bought a belt, a heating belt that you put around the container of the beer, and it keeps the beer warm. It keeps it at the right temperature. So I'm really looking forward to try that. I've been talking a lot and not drinking a lot. It's probably for the best. How do you intend to celebrate the holiday season? At home in the village or going back to visit family? I'm a Grinch. I do not like festivities at all. I usually escape for any festivities, and I avoid human contact as much as I can. Jeep, I foresee a competition to name the new van. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I have a few. Well, my friends had one name that kind of stuck with me, but I would love to have your opinion because I haven't found a name for the motorbike, and I'm not sure about the name of the van, so I will definitely need your help for that. Vanny McVan face. I mean, I must admit that Pam the Van was a pretty brilliant name, if I can say so myself. So it's gonna be hard to top up. Bilbo is snoring. Is the van male or female? I think it's a male. I think this time it's a male. But you'll let me know when I show you its face in the next video. But name Grinch. Oh my god, that's a great name. That is actually a great name. Especially, I'm planning to change the color, and Grinch would actually be great with the color. Anyway. Oh my god, I get so much shit for disliking the holidays. Glad there is another who thinks the same. Yeah, there's lots of us actually. We just don't talk because we know that we get lynched. So we just avoid talking. And can name a van before seeing his face. Yeah, exactly. Well, I can't wait to show you because I think you're gonna love it. Okay, lots of van names. On the next video, I also want the tree that I bought for the 200Ks is not here yet. It's a big tree, so had to organize collection and transport. But I'm hoping to maybe make a video on planting that huge tree. So we'll see how that goes. Do you have to do some fixing for the van? Sorry if you've already said this. I'm looking for vans too. It's empty inside. This van is empty, and I'm gonna do, if I do, when I do, because it's not my priority right now, I will do a mobile setup. So nothing that's fixed permanently to the van. So I will do the fix up, and I'm so happy because this time I have time. I can take even a year if I want to do the conversion, so I can really think of what's the best way to make it work. Whilst with the PAM, the Kangoo was rushed, super rushed, so I didn't really have time to think of what the best option was or get the best materials. So with this van, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna be less stressed, and hopefully I'll be able to share it with you as well. Do you ever get lonely? And if so, how do you deal with it? I was thinking that there's a difference between lonely and alone, right? Lonely implies that you're not happy with your status of aloneness. Is that correct? So I'm alone, and I love it. I rarely get lonely, and it's always been the case with even with the van. I must say, when I had a period where I was without a dog, then yes, I do feel lonely. I don't think that I can stay long term without dogs. But if I have a dog or animal, then I'm happy, and I don't feel lonely. Thank you so much, Miki Yo-Yo. Congrats on your 200Ks. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I think you were at this morning live as well, and you were waiting there. Am I wrong? If so, thank you for bearing with me. And Dream Alchemist for a dashboard Grinch bobblehead. Man, you're really selling it to me, this Grinch idea. Thank you so much for your support. What was I saying? Loneliness. Yes, I love living alone. I love my space. I love my alone time. I just, yeah, I don't get lonely much at all, really. And again, I don't live far from friends, so if I want to see a friend, then I'm not that far away from them. Some friends are an hour away, some are 2 hours away, but they are reachable, whilst before I was 2 hours away by plane, so it's a lot easier now to see people that I love. Lonely, not lonesome. Yes, exactly. People can be hard work, yep. And I can be hard work too, so any travel plans coming up? No. I would love to go to England and Scotland, but I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon. I mean, I've been saying that I've been wanting to go back for like a year, and it still hasn't happened, so. Creative people do tend to prefer a life of solace and not feel lonely. Absolutely. I feel that to be creative in any way, I need to be alone. Like if I'm with somebody, for as much as I enjoy their company, I cannot think. I definitely need to be alone. I need to be bored as well to be creative. So definitely, I agree. Thank you so much, Wild Daisies. We love you. That's all I wanted to say. Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. Like, thank you. Do you know that sometimes I have really bad days, and then I read your comments and I tear up? Like, honestly, you don't know the impact that a nice word can have on people. Like, seriously. Good comments and bad comments, they do affect people. So thank you. And I said this a million times, but even if I don't reply to you, I see most of the comments. The only ones that I don't see is if you reply to an existing comment, or if you reply to my comment. For some reason, YouTube doesn't show me that on the comment list, and it's a little bit harder to see. So if I don't reply to a reply of yours, then it's because I probably haven't seen it, not because I'm ignoring you. What about going to the US? You know, Abigail, you had bought a necklace, didn't you? I remember your name. Because I write them by hand on the letters, so that's why I remember names of people that have purchased things from the shop. Lately, I don't know why, I've been really attracted to the US, and I would love to do a big travel over there. I'm really fascinated by it, so yes, I would absolutely love to travel to the US. And I love bluegrass, so that would be a good reason to visit, I guess. Van Morrison, Van Helsing. Oh my god, you got a brilliant with names. I look at your videos when I have a bad day. Honestly, this fills my heart. Like, I'm not saying just to say it, like, it's... I watch creators when I have bad days, so to be that creative for you makes me really happy. Rob Kins, thank you so much, Rob. Thank you, Rob. If you send me super chats or you want to send something, then let me also know what you would like me to spend it for. If it is for Bilbo, if it is for the house, if it is for the garden, if it is for the van, so that I know. And I should have actually different little piggy banks to put the things on. But anyhow, thank you so much, Rob. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Patreon for the US trip. I think I really need to sit down and think of a system that could work for me and for you. And maybe I could do like a sondaggio. Are there Italians here? I can't think of the name. You know when you ask people a question and then people answer on a percentage what they prefer? Stats, like stats asking. Anyhow, yes, to see what would work best for you. Marina Piro, Pool, ciao Ciurellona. That's my sister over there. Go find her. Survey, yes, exactly. To see what. Sorry, I got distracted. For Patreon, yes. Talking about Patreon, yes. It's just, I think I'm also scared of the judgment of being the person that asked for money, and I don't like that. But the same way, I need to make a living. But I am, I guess, a little bit afraid of judgment, which I shouldn't be, because again, I do support creators and I understand fully why there is a need for Patreon. Patreon. Marina, Liam, Sinead, hello! Lots of love to you. This time you showed your name, hey? lots of hugs to you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope to visit you soon. You should come over soon as well. You would like it here. I'd rather pay you than paying for TV. Thank you. That's very sweet. Yeah. Do I have anything else to share about the channel? Let me think. Odie was a Geordie. Yes, he was from Gateshead. So I'm getting distracted because there are people that I know dropping in the chat, and I'm struggling like separating my brain between different things. So cheers. That's one thing that I wanted to say. On the last video, some of you were amazed that at the post office it takes me so long to send packages. Honestly, I can make a full video about this. It is crazy how the postal system works in Italy, and many things work in Italy. It's just, like honestly, it is a choice of love to come live here. Like you really have to be passionate to live here, and yeah, just get over a lot of things that make your life difficult here. But anyway, don't want to complain. I am French, can't be surprised at the post office. Honestly, I have shipped stuff from France, from England, Scotland, well, it's the same postal system, Canada, Belgium, Switzerland, Austria. Nothing is as bad as Italy, honestly. Germany, like, so far anyway, everything has been better than Italy. Did you ever visit Wales when you traveled in your van in UK? No, but I would love to visit. Is it Snowdonia that's in Wales? There's a national park there that's really looks really beautiful. What is my favorite DIY power tool to work with? Great question. I do love my table saw. I really love my table saw. And last week I also got myself a small chainsaw because I had a big one, but to be honest, I was quite afraid of using it because I'm not very practical. Like, this year was the first time that I used the chainsaw, and I know that you can get really hurt with a chainsaw. So I was a bit afraid of it. So now I got a smaller one, which doesn't mean you don't get hurt. You actually still get hurt and do a lot of damage, but at least it's a lot more portable. It's lighter, so I feel more confident using it. And I still need to try it, but I think that's gonna be one of my favorite tools as well. It looks really cool and really useful. The postal system in the UK has got really expensive. I can only imagine, Elena. Like, honestly, I don't envy you. Envy you. I know that a lot of you are paying massive duty expenses when you receive packages outside of the EU, and also when I have ordered stuff from the UK, it was crazy the amount of taxes that I had to pay on it. So yeah, I feel for you. Not great. Table saw can just do as much damage. Absolutely. I mean, most power tools that cut can do a lot of damage, and I am aware that I could lose an arm every time that I use it. So I do try to be as careful as I can, but you can never be too careful. You should watch the YouTube channel of Shakivol for one building. I love that guy. He's great. He actually made a book as well last year, and I bought it for my grandparents and I sent it to them. I never actually saw the book. I hope that they liked it. I really love his videos. He is really funny and very creative. He makes van related content, and it is in French, but he has a really good way of editing and filming films, and he really can tell story on the video. So he's really good if you understand French. You have the book too. Is it good? I've never seen it. I just shipped it and I don't know if it's any good. Do you still have the motorbike? Yes, I still have the motorcycle, although I'm not using it because it's far too cold. Book, your favorite? My favorite books? It's not my favorite. I mean, I don't think it's my favorite, but I just finished The Handmaid's Tale from Margaret Atwood, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. So I would suggest it to anybody that's into books. Lad Baby is great on YouTube, makes me laugh. I don't know this one. I'm gonna make a mental note and check it out after. US is very organized. They amaze me how they do what they do. Postal service is over the top. And I hear a lot of people complaining about them. So I guess it doesn't matter how good it is. There's a lot of people complaining about it. And I know it's good because a lot of people complain about the European system and they expect tracking and they expect the package to be there in a few days, people that order from the US, and they don't understand that the service outside of the US, it's not as good. So I heard that it's better at least. By the way, did you notice that the connection didn't drop? I'm really happy. Really happy. I shouldn't say that, actually. Now it's gonna drop. Marina, did I see the generous super chat from Leon Beek? No, I didn't actually. Wait a second. I'm gonna try and go back. Leon, oh my god! Oh, are you crazy? Are you crazy, Leon? Like, thank you. Let me know what I should use this for. Is it Bilbo? Is it the house? Is it the garden? Is it the van? Let me know. And I will spend it for that. I promise. Okay, about the outside of the house, I said that I wanted to use lime for it, and a lot of people, yeah, better don't scream it out about connection. Yes, true. A lot of people said that it wasn't a good idea, and now I really don't know what to do. So the scaffolding is up, but I haven't done anything to the outside of the house because I don't know what to do. And lately I've been thinking that maybe I should just hire a company and them do it, because I feel that it's too big of a job for me by myself, especially as the scaffolding. To move it, you need at least 3 to 4 people. And I don't know where to find 3 to 4 people to come here and stay a full day just to move the scaffolding. So I really don't know what to do. I'm probably gonna leave it as it is until next spring and then see what I decide from there. I like the idea of lime because it is a natural paint, but a lot of you said that it's not very durable, so we'll see. Okay, do you have any specific questions on this style, living rurally? How's my new website going? Not very well, to be honest. I mean, Squarespace is great, and I would have not have attempted to build a website if it wasn't for them, but I'm just lazy. I mean, for those things I'm lazy. I need to go and take good pictures, and now it's really cold outside, so I can't go outside, and you just need to spend a lot of time figuring out how to, plan your items and things. So I really want to get it done, and Squarespace is a great platform for that, but yeah, I'm just not really paying too much attention all the time to it, really. But hopefully by the end of the year it's gonna be done. It really makes sense to have a separate website because Etsy does take a fair good chunk of my sales for nothing, for not doing much. I mean, yes, they provide a platform, but they don't do that much. So thank you so much to Marek for the super chat. Oh my god, you have a beautiful puppy there. Is that a pointer or a setter on your profile picture? Let me know. Looks like a cute puppy. How much is one allowed to renovate on a house oneself as opposed to having to have Italian authorized workers? Oh, I wouldn't be able to tell you. It's complicated, very complicated, and I'm not doing any structural work. I'm not changing an inch of the house. I'm not moving any doors, windows, walls, nothing. I can't do anything like that. I am planning to just put windows, like rooftop windows, upstairs because there really isn't no light, and that is a job that I won't be able to do myself, and you need to do a project and send it to the council, get it approved, pay a lot of money, and yeah, if you want to do structural work, change the measures of the house, then it's complicated. If you're doing things like me, just repainting the outside of the house, then it's fine. Although I think that you can't paint it in all, I mean, you can't choose any color. I think there are some colors, like you can't paint it black or something like that, but other than that, did you ever get a special fish super in Oban when you were in Ecos? And did you get vinegar on it? You mean fish and chips? I don't eat meat or fish, so I do miss out on quite a few local tasty things, but that is just a choice, I guess. Is it less expensive to have a website than an Etsy shop? It depends which domain you have. It depends on how much you sell. For me personally, yes, it would be cheaper to have a website than an Etsy shop. Again, it depends on your plan, but it is a better marketing idea to have your own website than to depend on another platform. Do I have nice views from the house? Yes and no, actually. Some parts, yes. Some parts, not so much. I don't know if you see this from the video, but there's quite a few electrical tralicci. How do you say tralicci? All the Italians around here, traliccio. How do you say traliccio in English? Power lines. Yes. Exactly. Power lines. Yes. There's a lot of them around here, so the view is spoiled by the pillions and the power lines, which is a shame, really. I'm still hoping that they're gonna remove them. Like one day a big van is gonna come and it's gonna take them away, but that's probably not gonna happen. And at least I have electricity, so that's good. Am I close to nature? Yes, I'm definitely close to nature. I'm surrounded by forest and I have a mountain over there, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Are there any non-Italians living an off-grid lifestyle in the neighborhood or nearby village? Not that I know of. That would be nice though if there were, if we could create a little community. Am I a walking distance to a shop? Technically, yes. What do you mean by walking distance? I can get to a shop in an hour walking, an hour or an hour and a half. So I would say that I'm at walking distance. I did it a few times when I was snowed in last year to go to the shop walking. When will you play as a song on that old banjo? Do you play other instruments? Sing, please. And that is something that I could actually do on Patreon. I don't feel comfortable putting videos out there of me. I mean, I did put one once on a separate channel, but I don't feel like I'm good enough to put like big chunks of music in my videos. Hopefully I'm gonna get better, but that could be something that I could share on my Patreon if that's something that I'm ever gonna do. I mean, set up a Patreon. My English is getting good practice on this channel. Yeah, I mean, thank you for making me practice my English, because otherwise it would just go. And the problem is I can't speak Italian super well because I mix English to Italian, and now I can't speak English super well because I mix English to Italian, so you can never win, really. Are you cautious living alone in a rural place? Does it feel safe? I feel safer living here than in a city just because there's not as many people. But I guess if something was to happen, then I'd be kind of screwed up. But I mean, I don't know. Safety is so a construct anyway. Like, what is safety? I don't know. I try my best to not take stupid decisions, to lock my doors, to keep, to be aware of my surroundings. But I mean, if something is to happen, then it will, I mean, it's awful to say, but it will happen whether you're in a rural place or city or village, or you live with people, you don't live with people. Like, bad is everywhere, evil is everywhere. So, do I have a firearm? Oh gosh, no. I don't. I mean, I shouldn't say this online anyway, whether I have a firearm or no. No, there are no animal predators or intruders. There's only humans. Humans are the problem here. There's a few bears in the mountains, but not around here. That's why a dog is so good. Yes. Yeah, dogs are good. And Bilbo does bark like crazy. He's a very good barker. I do understand your English better than mine. When are you going to offer us a glass of wine? Are you going to drink the whole bottle yourself? Yes, I am. No, honestly, I'm still at the first glass, so I think we're gonna be good. This is really good wine, by the way. It's local wine. My Great Dane just wants to lick everyone. Not a very good guard dog. No, don't say that, because if I ever get a dog again, which is gonna happen probably, I wanna get a Great Dane so bad. I love Great Danes. They're just beautiful, and there's a rescue in Italy that only deals with Great Danes. So when they get to 6 or 7 years, people seem to just get rid of them because they don't have a very long lifespan. So I would love to get an older Great Dane. That would be the best thing ever. Can you see a lot of stars from your house on a clear night? Yes, and this summer I got to see a lot of shooting stars as well, which was great. Congratulations on topping 200Ks, and hello from British Columbia. Oh, I miss Canada a little bit. Great country. I'd love to visit again sometime. Is Bilbo a forever dog? No, he's not the forever dog. I mean, there's no forever dog at the moment, but... Will you plant your own vineyard? I don't think so, but this area was actually very well known for its wine and its grapes, so it's a really good soil for planting, well, potatoes and grapes apparently. But I'm not that interested in making wine. I'm more interested in making beer. And there's a few people that make wine, so I can always buy it from them, I guess, if I want wine. You can always use a knife in emergency if you get in trouble. I hope I never have to, but I guess so, yes. Ugh, don't want to think about it, but... May I ask where I can find materials to make jewelry? I used to buy materials abroad, but now difficult to travel. Thanks a lot for your advice. I don't want to bore everybody out, Anne, but if you send me a message, maybe on Instagram or by email, then I can give you some of my suppliers. It really depends where you're based, because suppliers change depending on the country that you're in. I buy everything online because there is no bead shop around here, and so yeah, I have to buy everything online and get packages sent. I volunteer for a Great Dane rescue. Abby, oh my gosh, that is the best thing ever. I'd love to have a foster Great Dane, although I think that it would be really hard to get separated from. Love this live chat. Thank you so much, Sergio. Used to have 2 Great Danes. Oh, they're just lovely. And the bigger the dog, the better, really. Complicated to have a Great Dane that can go. Indeed. Yeah. I missed seeing, do you have a new foster pup? Yes, I do. I'm gonna show you later a little bit. I'm afraid of moving the phone, because I'm afraid the connection is gonna drop. But when he wakes up, I will show you again. Do I miss living in Palm? Sometimes I'm a bit nostalgic, and I think that I had a great adventure in it, and there was a lot of good moments and a lot of growing moments. But I think it was right at that time for me to do that. I wouldn't be happy doing that now, if it makes sense. So I'm nostalgic of our adventures. I'm nostalgic more than anything about Odie. I'll still miss him a lot. So yes, if I could go back just to cuddle that boy, then I would. But Pam, yeah, she was great fun. But now I have a new band, so I'm gonna concentrate on that. Could you foster my hobby then I get a dog? No humans, just dogs, just dogs. If you want a guard dog, get geese. Well, funny you say that, because I would like to have geese as well. I love geese. They're fun and they are rebels, so I like them. Is there an art or craft you haven't tried yet that you would like to do? There is many. Let me think. Oh, well, I've tried basket weaving for pine needle baskets, but around here there's a tradition of basket weaving with wait, I'm gonna get the name. Willow, Coppicing Willow. So I would love to give that a try as well. What about spoon making? I have made, wait, I'm gonna show you a spoon. Somebody asked about spoon making, if I ever tried spoon making, and I want to make more. That's the thing, that I really struggle finding a work balance, because I share my life in a way online, but I don't want to share too much. So it's really hard to separate the two. And I find that, for example, if I wanted to practice spoon making, then I would want to film it. So I don't do it because I'm not in the mood to film. So anyway, I'm gonna show you the spoon. It's not here, I'm sorry. I don't know where I put it. It's not where I thought it was. But anyway, yeah, spoon making is super cool as well. It's another skill that I would like to get better at, especially as there are a lot of cherry trees and dogwood trees around here that are, I heard, that they're good for carving. So the rack is still holding. Yes, look at that. Look at that beautiful rack. Have you ever seen a most beautiful rack? And I've been using it weekly, and it's the best thing I've built in a while, and it's so easy to make as well. I have a pine needle basket you made me. I love it. Thanks again, Ryan. I think if that's USA, then I do remember your pine needle basket. Do I paint? I'm trying to get better at watercolors. But again, something that I have to make time for, and I just struggle deciding how to separate time. Do you think I'll ever get another motorcycle? I do have a motorcycle right now. Do you not like the one that I got? Did Bill just snort? Yes, he did. He's very vocal. He talks a lot. And he makes you understand if he's not happy. Oh, right one. Okay, we are already at an hour 15. Let's see how much battery I still have. Oh, we got plenty of battery, so we're good. It's cool to have company on Friday. I think otherwise I would have just read a book. Am I married? No, and I don't intend to ever be. I speak very good English. How did I learn? Thank you. Well, I learned in school, but I don't think that's learning really. I learned the basis in school, and then I learned in England. I spent 8 years in England, or in English-speaking countries, so that's how I learned English. Are you finding the Himalayan? I have one and loved it. I love her to bits. She's great, and so much better than the bike that I had before. So much more, like, I just feel more comfortable in it, more in control, and yeah, I really love her, and I cannot wait to bring her to more places, to more cool places. The only thing is that when you have a pillion, another person behind, I don't know if you have the same issue, Neil, but you can hear the stand touching when you bend. So that's kind of annoying, because I feel that I can't bring people with me because the stand touches the floor. Do I have enough battery for my wine? I mean, honestly, there's still a lot of wine, and I'm not gonna go through this tonight or tomorrow. So I think one glass of wine is enough for me for today. How did I learn to do carpentry? I'm still learning. Anytime that I have something new to do, then I Google it, watch YouTube videos, try, get frustrated, get mad, scream, then make it work. And then the next time I know a little bit more about what needs to be done. It's a lot of fun, really. And it's not that difficult once you understand the basics and once you are patient enough to do precise measurements. which I'm not that great at. You can get something done with the stand modification to keep it up. Yeah, I heard that it's a common issue that the clearance on the bottom isn't that high for the Himalayan. But I mean, it's not that I bring a lot of people around, but when I do, I'm always worried that if I do a bend a bit too low, then this thing will. Anyway. You can plant willow trees for basket making. Yes, I would like that. I would like to give basket making a try. See if I like it. If I like it, I'm gonna plant willow trees because they do grow well here too. I am planting a willow tree, but it's not for copy sync. So yes, that would be an option, definitely. Only allow skinny people as pillion. Yeah, I had a skinny pillion and still it touched, so it must be me. I must be the problem. Okay, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I want to share directly with you that I haven't on the videos. I'm gonna take a little bit of a pause as well in January. I'm trying to slow down with the amount of videos. I know that a lot of you are asking for a weekly video, but I honestly cannot keep up. And when I make too many videos, then I'm not happy with the quality of them because I just think that I rush them and I don't feel good. So I'm gonna try to post one video a month, and if I can, 2 videos a month. That's gonna be the schedule for now. Quality over quantity, wise rule to follow. Yeah. It's hard because I have a lot of things to share, but at the same time, I know that it's not feasible to make a video a week. It's just, I tried this last month. I made 3 videos in a month and I thought I would just explode. My head would explode. So I'm not gonna do that again. Get some chores to do, but it's been a pleasure. Thank you, Juliana. I really hope that the earrings are gonna get to you soon. Let me know when they do. And thank you for your questions and for your support, and happy chores. These live chats don't count, do they? No, but I don't do live chats very often. I made one last year for the 100Ks. I made one now for 200Ks, so maybe we'll see each other for the 300Ks. I do enjoy them, but then I feel that I don't know, I could talk forever, so maybe it's not that good to keep you just listening to me rambling. Can we say hello to Bilbo again before we go? Yes, I am gonna end live, I think, at 1:30. So we still have about 10 minutes of chatting if you have any more questions, and then I will show you Bilbo one last time. And again, if you know anybody that's looking for a dog, even if it's not Bilbo, in general, if they're looking for a dog, then go check out the association. They have an Instagram account, they have a site. I know that it's in Italian, but honestly, if you have any issues, then you can ask them to write to you in English, or you can contact me, whatever. We will find a solution. Do you like the Beatles, Lennon or McCartney? Both. Yeah, I do like the Beatles. Monthly is perfect. Do I do nickel-free jewelry? Yes, I do have sterling silver jewelry. So yes, you should be able to find that on the site. Do more lives, you're really good at them. Thank you. I like lives, I like chatting with you. It's just, I think once in a while it's okay. 200K, let's hope for 400Ks. Thank you, Debbie. Honestly, like, I know this sounds super cheesy, but the feeling that a community has when it's small is very different than when it's big. And I'm not saying that I preferred it when it was small, because honestly, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things that I do if it had kept small. But I really don't feel that numbers are, I mean, they are important, but the sense of community is much stronger when it's a smaller bunch of people. So I don't necessarily want to grow. I want to keep you guys entertained. I want to keep you happy, keep sharing what I love, and where I am now is good for me. So obviously I'm not saying no to growth, but all I'm saying is that my aim isn't necessarily to get to 1 million or anything like that. Like, or I'm already over the moon to reach the 100K. 200K was just unbelievable. So thank you so much to Mickey. We think you're awesome. Thank you. Oh, you got Puppy as well on your profile picture. I think I remember one of your comments. You had sent me a comment about your dog that you had adopted. But I remember your comment. It was about a dog. Or a dog was involved. Neil Breeze, keep up the great content. Thank you, Neil. Thank you so much. Happy rides on your Himalayan as well. Christopher, hi Christopher. Christopher has been so patient with me because he has sent me a few Etsy messages and I've always taken so long to reply. So thank you for bearing with me and for not telling me to just off. Have you ever experimented with using silver clay in your jewelry? No, but it is something that I would consider. I still need to improve my technique with just normal sterling silver. So maybe once I feel comfortable with that, then I can try with silver clay. But I see you can make really cool things with it. Are you planting more trees? Yes, I'm gonna plant as many trees as I can. Fruit trees. I got a pear tree that's called watermelon pear. Apparently it's a local pear tree, and it's a pear that's red inside. I've never seen that, so I'm hoping that next year I'm gonna be able to taste one of its fruits. Sometimes if you're too big, it's hard to be personable. Yeah, it's really hard to keep grounded and not to get too influenced when you have so many people watching you. And obviously the more people are gonna ask of you in some ways, and the more people you have, the harder it is to keep everybody happy, and there's always going to be somebody that's not happy what you're doing and they're going to let you know. So it's true. I felt that, and this is also one of the reasons why I was thinking about Patreon, is just because I feel that the more people are watching you, the harder it is to keep to your core, like to not be floating around with the currents, if that makes sense. Buonanotte a tutti, buonanotte Morwen. Coucou de Bretagne. Hi David. Love Bretagne. Really cool place. Saying good night. Good night to everybody that's leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna leave in 7 minutes. I'm gonna show you Bilbo. I'm gonna finish my glass of wine and then we probably gonna see each other in another year in a live. Why are you going to grow in your vegetable garden next year? I think I'm gonna try have less crops because this year I put too many things and I was struggling to keep up. I think I'm just gonna have less crops and more of it. So peas grew well, salad, spinach, and tomatoes grew well as well. So potatoes apparently are really grow very well around here. So I'm gonna try potatoes too. Grapevines are awesome for crafting as well as grapes for wine. Oh, grapevines. Well, in case I need some grapevines, I can just steal a few from the ones that are around here. Make sure you take care of your personal life. Thank you. I try. I try my best. When did I start on YouTube? 6 years ago, I think. Squashes and pumpkins are great and keep for months. Yes, I should have planted them before, well, at the start of autumn, end of summer, and I forgot. So now there's only kale growing, kale and salad that's not growing at all. And I've got some radicchio, which is a typical kind of bitter salad slash, yeah, I'd say it's a salad, but you can cook it. And that grows very well even when it's cold, so. Your content is awesome, please do Patreon. Honestly, all your nice comments on Patreon are really making me think that maybe that could be a good option. And I could do more lives like this as well on Patreon. I would feel more comfortable, I think, over there. How long have I been vegan? Gardening is a nice compliment to that. I haven't been eating meat, dairy, and all of that. I think I'm gonna share that in a separate video. It's a long story, but I was 12 when I stopped eating meat, and about 20 when I stopped eating dairy and eggs and all that. Do you ever see anyone fishing in the lake that you overlook? Yes, there are people fishing, but you need a license for it, which is fair enough. Bye from Scotland. Bye, John. Say hello from Scotland for me. I miss Scotland so much. I hope to visit soon. Can I see Bilbo again? Yes. I'm gonna show you Bilbo again. And we're gonna say goodbye. Because this wine is already getting to my head, although it's not very strong, but I don't drink wine very often. Okay, let's do this. Okay, bye Bilbo. Everybody is asking for you. Everybody's asking for you. Wait. There you are. Bye-bye, everyone. I was sleeping. I had a really rough day. Been to the lake. I've been running around, chasing birds, getting sticks. So, thank you, Adrian. Thank you. Gonna get him a toy, I think, with that. Thank you so much. So, that's it. Gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much for keeping me company, for bearing with me with the fake lives yesterday, this morning, and with the drop of connection that we had. So yeah, thank you so much. It was fun. I was a bit nervous because I'm not used to making lives, but you were a lot of fun, and I'm gonna look back at the comments, see all the things that I missed, and shall see you very soon in another video. And okay, bye everyone. Have a great weekend.